Well, good afternoon, my people. How are you doing out there? I am doing great today. Feeling better, health wise, and got a lot to talk about today. You guys notice my friend is absent today again. We've been kind of missing each other for the last couple of days. For this Saturday and Sunday, we didn't have any shows and stuff to put out there, but here it is Monday, and at least I got a lot to talk about. First of all, I want to say that I'm kind of upset, very, very, very upset and stuff. And what has been transpiring in the last few years, I would guess you say, how those young ladies, those black women and stuff that are so qualified, who have been unsuccessful in their bid to help this country in politics. So I'm going to start out and I'm going to call their names out. The first one I'm going to call out is presidential candidate Kamala Harris. That sister is overqualified. She should have been the president today. And if she was, I can guarantee each and every one of you that we would not be in a war with Iran over there in the Middle East. We would not be there in this war. Hey man, what's up? Hey, yes,
Hey,
he showed up. He done sat around there and overslept again and stuff and everything.
I almost did. I almost did.
There he is.
So let me get my ass up.
I took a nap too, man. I don't know why I did that. I had a nap, but I woke up about 3 o'clock. I only took a quick one. It was only about an hour.
You been up 3 o'clock since 3 o'clock?
Man, I had to get up this morning at 5 o'clock. I had a pre-op appointment and stuff at Emory University, Emory Hospital, and
What?
off of Clifton Road and everything. Man, I cussed some people out today. Shit, they was all
You went through
upset.
the machine?
Oh, they asked me to come in for a pre-op because I'm getting ready to go for a MRI scan on Monday. This coming Monday on the 16th. And they told me I had to come in for a pre-op because uh they wanted I have a doctor who's going to be there with me when I go through my MRI scan. Well, the last time I did an MRI scan about 2 years ago, I didn't have no damn pre-op or nothing like that and everything. So I'm upset. I'm sitting there and trying to figure out from them why in the hell they called me in here to do a damn pre-op. And I was saying to myself, I need to find out what the hell's going on. So it was two nurses that came in. Well, one nurse came in I got there early. The appointment was at 7:30. Got there at about quarter to seven. So I'm sitting down there waiting. Finally they called me in. Went back in the back, sit down there. They asked me the same goddamn, excuse my French people, asked me the same daggone questions that they asked me on my portal, my medical portal. Now, most of you folks out there probably have not gotten into this and stuff, but I am. I keep all of my medical information and all of my medical stuff and everything up on the portal. And in that portal, they keep all of my any medicine that I have, any problems that I've had, any appointments that I've had with any doctors and stuff, and each one of the hospitals and stuff. Well, Star, Emory, uh, private doctors and stuff that I go to, they all prescribe to at least a medical portal. There's about four or five of them out there. One of them is My Chart. Another one is Halo, HEALOW, and another one is Athena. And they all keep medical information, supposedly to be private. Anyway, my chart, that's for Emory and Wellstar. These are all hospitals and stuff and everything that give services and stuff to at least here in Georgia. There's about 3 or 4 more other hospitals and stuff out around here and everything, but those are my main ones and stuff that I go to see. I use Wellstar for my knee, and I use Emory and stuff for my eyes and some other stuff. I have other private doctors I use. But anyway, they asked me to come in. I went and got an appointment for my MRI. Got the appointment. Everything was fine. I'm sitting there waiting. I got an appointment and stuff. And the next thing I know, I get a damn text message say I'm scheduled for a damn pre-op appointment. I never had that happen to me before. Now with my knee, I knew that they were going to be putting me under, and I was going to have a pre-op for that and everything. They went through the whole procedure. But to have an MRI, have a pre-op and stuff, I thought that there was some bullshit going on. So when I got in there, the nurses and stuff, they asked me same old fucking questions, like I said, that I answered on my chart, because they do have a pre-admissions thing and stuff that you have to go through when you go into this portal, and they ask you a bunch of damn questions. Are you sick? What kind of medications you taking and all this other shit. So I did. Gave it all the information. Then I go in there, they ask me the same shit all over again. So I'm telling them, so why are y'all bringing me here? But Mr. Bishop, we actually we need to come here for a prick. I said, no. I said, I've had an MRI before, and you guys never called me in here for this mess here. I said, what you guys trying to do? Rip off my insurance company? She said, oh no, Mr. Bishop, we're not trying to do that. We're just asking questions. I believe I probably attacked the lady too hard. My wife was sitting there and everything, and she was trying to tell them and stuff, like telling me to leave them alone, and that I'm all upset, and I don't have any business doing this or doing that, and all that. And I said, you need to be quiet. I need, because we're not. This stuff is being confused. So they asked me, she said, well, did you fall out anytime in the last year? I said, no, I didn't fall out anytime in the last year. But my wife said, yeah, he fell down. We had to pick him up off the floor. I told her, I said, no, I didn't fall down then. I was sitting, I got down on the floor because my refrigerator was messed up, and I was trying to figure out why the Freon wasn't flowing through the damn refrigerator. And I was on the floor and I couldn't get up because my knee was hurting me. I had no business down there, but that way it is. So they had to pick me up off the floor there, but I did fall down. So she kept telling me, "Yeah, he fell down, and that's what I had to do. Is we got to pick him up and everything. He all this 6'7" tall black man sitting on the daggone floor, and me and my son, we struggling to pick him up off the floor. Man, it was a mess. I said, "No, I didn't fall." I said, "The only time I fell was when I was walking up the stairs and my knee gave out before I had my knee replaced. So that's the only time I fell this year." So the wife did finally admit, yeah, he did fall that time too. So the lady kept telling me, she said, Mr. Bishop, we have the this, that they call them nurse practitioners, NPs, and they are almost doctors and stuff and everything, but they haven't got their medical license and stuff yet. So she said, well, you're going to have to actually NP when he comes in. So I had saw the guy's picture and stuff, and when I walked by the nursing station, he was sitting there and stuff as I was coming in for the nurses to be talking to me. So he finally came in. She said, oh, I said, after they walked out, I said, bring the next victim in here and stuff, because I got to find out from him what the hell's going on. So this white man walks in and he sits down. Oh, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. I said, who are you? Well, I'm the person that's supposed to be doing this. I got to ask you a question. I said, why the hell y'all bring me in here? And he got he started, well, what, you don't want to come in here? You don't want to do this? I said, I didn't say that. I said, why did you guys bring me in here? I said, you all bring me in here because I'm getting older and stuff and everything. So you all think that I can't handle taking a magnetic resonance imagery? Well, no, that's not. It was we have third party people who look at records and everything and stuff, and we use AI. So said, so you all are using artificial intelligence on us now, right? No, 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 no. It's algorithm. I said, that's AI. He looked at me and he didn't say anything else. I said, so I need to know why in the hell y'all told me that I had to come in here. What triggered you all to tell me that you had to do this? He tells me, well, you had a EKG in 2020. I said, I ain't had no damn EKG in 2020. He said, yes, you did. It's in the records. I said, what are you talking about? He said, on this particular day, he had the date and the time that they did this shit. And I finally realized what the hell had happened. I had some problems with my back, and I had went into the emergency room at Northside Hospital and stuff and everything. And because and my sugar had went up so damn high, and I couldn't control it. It couldn't come back down. But I didn't know that they had taken an EKG on me and stuff then and everything. And in the EKG, they said I had a problem with something on my heart. And that was the reason why they brought me in here, because it was triggered when I got the MRI. I said, you guys went down there and used this fucking AI and shit and everything to go out here and find out this shit, because I'm telling you right now that since that time, I had an MRI done about 4 years ago. You guys didn't, and this is the same damn hospital, and I did not have to go through this pre-op shit and everything and stuff being. So you guys are sit down here and giving my daggone personal record to a goddamn computer. And he's no, Mr. No, 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 we're not doing this, we're not doing that. So I said, yes, you did. So I finally got through that shit and everything. Man, I was pissed off because I knew damn well there wasn't nothing wrong, because I had just had a operation on my knee in November. And they sent me through a pre-op and everything because they were putting me under, deep under, with this MRI and stuff. All they were doing and everything was giving me some medication so I can lay down flat on my back and everything, because I had to be on my back. So I asked the guy, I said, why in the hell are you guys doing this shit any daggone way? You guys are creating a bill here and everything for an anesthesiologist, for all this other shit and everything. And I said, why can't I go and do an open MRI and stuff? And I ain't got to do all that stuff. You don't have to have an anesthesiologist. I can go get an open MRI. Well, Emory University doesn't have an open MRI. I said, well, why can't I go? He said, well, Mr. Bishop, he said, my dad had the same thing happen. And he went and did an open MRI and stuff for him because he had a problem with his lower back also. So I said, this shit doesn't make any sense. Well, you should have said something to your doctor and everything. I said, but when she gave me the MRI, she didn't, they didn't tell me that I had to have a pre-admission thing going on. He said, well, if you want to, we can cancel this daggone thing and you can do this again. I said, nah, I'm going to go get this damn MRI done because my daggone back is still screwed up and I need some help. Schedule now for Monday to go and get it. After I done fought these damn people. Oh man, this is too much. I'm telling you, this shit is too damn much. But be careful. They're using MRI, AI to go into your medical records.
Well, that's a requirement for everybody, all these corporations now. They figure they don't want to be left behind.
Well, it wasn't necessary for me to do it because, like I said, I had an MRI and stuff done after I did that EKG, and now they're using the damn EKG that happened 6 years ago to trigger this shit to tell me that I need to come in here for a pre-admission. And then they told me, you're going to be here for 2 hours. And I told my wife when I left there, I said, I'm not going to be there for the 2 hours. They said you're going to be there for 2 hours. I'm not. You just ornery. I said, damn it, this shit don't make any sense. Fucked up my whole day. I got to be there at 7:30 in the goddamn morning. I had got to get ready and stuff because the damn thing is an hour and a half away. And the traffic in Atlanta is so daggone bad, man. It is horrible. So that's why I had to go to nap. Because I had to wake up this morning at 5 goddamn o'clock. Oh man, this is horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible. Anyway, that was my day. That was my day. I had to fight my wife. I had to fight the people at the hospital, do every daggone thing. And only God knows if they're going to pay my goddamn bill, the hospital bill and shit for this damn unnecessary procedure that they had sent me through, because I know they're going to charge me for it.
Of course.
Yes, they charged me. The last time I went to this pre-op and everything, they charged me. They charged my insurance company.
That's what they do, bro.
Yeah, and they paid this guy and stuff for the pre-op, but I don't know if they're gonna pay for this yet. The medical business out there, people, beware. It is screwed up real bad right now. Trump has effed this medical stuff up. He's already increased the people's policies and stuff out there, and he's opened up the door to allow these medical companies and stuff to just do what the hell they want to do. And there is no recourse, because all your safeguards that they had out there before he showed up are gone. He's gotten rid of all these agencies and stuff out there who have been regulating these damn insurance companies. So they sitting out there charging what the hell they want to charge. So it is a mess out there, and it is not getting any better. I can tell you that right now. My premiums have doubled, but I gotta have it. I'm not 40 years old or whatever and shit and everything where I can say, fuck it, I don't need to pay no damn insurance and stuff, health insurance, because I ain't going to the damn doctor. But every year I'm going to the doctor for something. So the older you get, the more you have to have health insurance. We don't have a choice, not at all. And all you folks out there who are in your 60s or retired and everything, you're going to have to pay it, or you're just not going to have insurance. You be subjected. Yeah, you're going to be subjected. Now, they've already started talking about these red states, man, these hospitals closing down already. These hospitals in these red states have already started closing down. And this ain't the bad part of it. After November, it's going to get even worse than this. We think it's bad now. It's going to get worse, because the major cuts that they had taken, that $1 trillion that they had took out of Medicaid, the bulk of it going to start kicking in right after November of this year. That means the people in nursing homes and all that stuff. They've already screwed up, 20-some million people and stuff, and increased the health care costs that they don't care about. And I bet you over half those people and stuff cannot afford to pay that health. They cannot pay their health care coverage. It is too much. It's a big chunk out of your damn budget. We got a mess, Ted.
Yeah, we do.
And the gas is going up. They talking about you guys down in Florida. Say you guys in Florida and California, y'all goddamn gas is going up faster than anybody else's gas in the nation. I just went and filled my car with gas. I paid $3.09 a gallon for my gas. Now before that,
you only paid $3.09.
Paid $3.09 for it.
We paid $3.69 at Costco today.
Well, that's why I said you guys your gas is going up faster than anybody in the country. Yours in California, according to the people out there, they said your gas is higher than anybody else in the country. Yours in California. I think California's already hit $4 already. I went to Costco and I paid $3.09 Saturday afternoon. And the parking lot where the gas was at for Costco was packed. It was packed. I'm telling you, people were backed up all the way out in the goddamn street waiting to get gas. They know it's coming. So, hey, ain't nothing we can do about it. And most of these folks, they got to go to work. We lucky. We can sit at home and stuff in the morning time, but a whole lot of people out there got to go to work. Guess what, Mr. Harvey?
What's that?
Your president said he got to start hiring federal workers back again.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
He just said he got to start hiring him back.
What did I tell you that was going to happen? I told you that. Oh, he ain't going to hire him back.
He's
I
getting ready
told
to
you he
hire
was
him
going to
back.
do
He
it.
said he got to hire him back. He got.
And then you said they ain't coming back. Yes, they will.
Man, I knew they probably had. Well, I knew he was gonna bring some of them back, but I didn't think he was gonna bring all of them. Damn, near all of them back. You talking about that's about 1 million people. He get ready to hire back.
Well, I mean, I don't think he understands economics.
Ted, he's a businessman. Didn't you hear these? Did you hear these folks out there? He's the art of the deal. Did you hear all those billionaires that he got in his cabinet? He's the art of the deal. If
He
anybody
don't
knows,
understand economics.
if anybody knows business, is our president, Mr. Trump. Donald Trump knows business. He done went bankrupt 7 times, but he's the art
The
of
man do
the
not
deal.
understand economics, man. You can't sit up there and the corporations have laid off 1 million people, and the government done laid off 500,000 people,
Hey, Elon told him that
and then a lot of these people go to lunch, they buy stuff.
Elon sold him that, Ted. You remember Elon took over? The boy took over, man. He cut all the people out. He said he's gonna straighten the government out. And Trump let him. Elon told him, we need to get rid of these people. After he went in there and raped the country, stole all of our information and shit. All our social security numbers, every damn thing we got. He got that shit in his damn computers. So
Well, he running around scared somebody gonna kill him too. He getting death threats.
Oh, who? Elon?
Yeah.
I thought it was Trump getting death threats.
Trump getting death threats. And you see the mayor getting death threats in New York.
Oh yeah, I saw they had found somebody and stuff who did something. I think in the neighborhood, somebody they caught and everything with. Oh man, this is getting to be horrible around here.
Well, here's the thing, though, Ed. The stock market then crashed about 2-3%.
That's normal.
And here's the thing, though. You say it's normal, but here's the thing. There is about pretty close to $1 trillion that a lot of these countries have invested into some of these corporations.
Yep.
They start pulling their money out, boy. That's going to be a mess. And they already said that they might go ahead on and do that.
Pay out what money? I don't understand.
The money that they invested in these stock markets. Saudi Arabia got billions of dollars invested in the stock market. A lot of these companies, these Middle Eastern countries, then invested in the stock market here in America. So we'll see if they start pulling out this money, boy. That stock market gonna go down to about $30 trillion, 30,000 points. Because they think it's a bubble anyway. A lot of these people, but a lot of people was keeping their money in the stock market because they was yielding, 7, 8, 10%. So, that's better than the banks. And so they just keep it in there. Because the interest rates, you can't make no money off of interest rates. I think the top money market checking account is like 4%. So where you gonna make your increase in your investments? Stock market. And then, who knows if it's even a viable thing to invest in real estate right now. But as you always say, You gotta own something.
You got to own something. Ted, I'm telling you, every day, man, that people asking me to buy my property. There's got to be something going on. They want me to sell my property. Even the house I'm living in right now, they want me to sell it. We're going to offer you money. We got people out here that would give you top dollar for your property, and we ain't selling. I'm not going to sell it. We got to own something. I can, if I need some money, I can borrow on the house. I got equity in the shit, borrow on it, and I still own it. So that's the best deal that I figured out. I'm not going to stick all my shit into the stock market and everything, because something going on, because there's a whole lot of money out there trying to buy a property. I mean, a lot of money trying to buy a property. They trying to buy it up
Yeah,
as fast
people
as they can.
looking. They looking where they can rent stuff out.
Yeah, they want stuff. They want to own something. Uh, does uh my boy still own all that land out there in the west?
Who that?
Uh, Microsoft.
Bill Gates.
Yeah,
He owns a lot of farmland all over the country.
he still owns it.
As far as
Does he
I
still?
know, I haven't seen him dumping nothing.
Mm.
I haven't seen his portfolio in a while though. But he got his money pretty much in about 25 different places. You know, he make several billion a year just buying his investments.
Well, they done stuck his name into the Epstein file.
He all in it, bro. He like them little young model Russian girls.
I was surprised. I would have thought that anybody who would not have been in there and stuff would have been him. He's, him and his Melinda Gates and stuff, for many years and stuff, they've been no high and mighty folks and stuff and everything that they wouldn't do nothing like that. But hell, man, they say his name is in there. They done stuck Bill Gates in there. I said, man, this Epstein stuff, Ted, it is huge. It's huge.
Well, you know, you look at his island now. He might have had a house that he had full of little young girls and all that. But on that island, there's about a half a dozen, if not more, houses on that island. And you know, some of those he might even had a nightclub there. These multi-billionaires have to go somewhere to party, bro. You you can't go to New York because people be taking pictures. You paparazzi see you in any kind of nightclub or party place or whatever. You can't go nowhere. So that was like a release for these people, someplace to go. Now they might have, and then they met their people, billionaires with billionaires, millionaires, multimillionaires. You know, Jay-Z had his own island, got his own island.
Who?
Jay-Z. So, and that's where they party. So these people buy these little islands and build their homes on there and party places so that they can party in private. And then they're right there on the beach. So, can't blame them. They can use as much, they like drugs, alcohol, and all that stuff, and pretty girls. That's their business. They do what they want to do. That's their money. That's why they buy these yachts. All of them got yachts and private planes.
Well, like I said, I would have thought he was so high and mighty and pious and everything. I would have not have thought that he was involved in Epstein, but I guess he made it. He
Well, he
made it.
couldn't have been
He
too
made it.
high
He made
mighty
it.
because he was having a relationship with his secretary for years, and his wife finally divorced him.
That's why she divorced her.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I missed that. I thought she divorced him because she just got tired of him and everything because he done got too old. I didn't know he had some outside woman. He got him outside. He got him
Oh
outside
yeah,
piece, huh?
yeah. And he probably had a relationship with him. Then he, do his own thing. These people, man. Hey, I don't know. The workers are the workers, and people do their thing, and workers have their party and do their thing and all that. Billionaires do their thing, and they like to party too. You know, but they just can't party with the common folk, and they
Oh
ain't got to
boy.
worry nobody shooting at them or nothing like that, or stuff starting because they're civilized. They sit around, drink their little cocktails, and have their little games. I'm sure they play these little sex games and all that kind of stuff. So, you ever seen that movie, Eyes Wide Open? I think that was the name of it. I forget what, with Tom Cruise.
Nope, nope. I haven't saw that one.
Oh yeah, they all dress up and put on masks and everything, and wife swap, girlfriend swap, and all that kind of stuff.
Eyes wide open, huh? Man, it's a whole bunch of crap that popped up, man, on my news feed. Tried to catch it and stuff. That's what I'm looking at. Trump did something, what something
Well,
happened.
I always think of things spiritually and religiously, and there's always a reason for everything. Just like this unfortunately, you know, uh, this Iran war. And then you have now they saying that BB is in hiding because they're
He
trying to
is.
kill him too.
They're trying to kill him.
Yeah, they're
They
trying to
done
kill him
already
too.
bombed his house.
Yeah, they're trying to kill him too.
They already bombed his house already.
Yeah. So
And according to what they're saying, that the Iranian Revolutionary Army and stuff got these cells out there. They done already put out the word and everything. They activating these damn cells. Did you understand the stuff, Ted, why Trump had all of a sudden last week and everything had was the CIA had told him that the Kurds were going to be rising up and and taking over Iran, and he was going to use them as his ground troops. But a couple of days ago, I think Saturday and stuff, he finally gave that idea up. I don't think he understands and stuff, Ted, what the hell he's doing over there in that Middle East. Why that shit been so fucked up, man, for thousands of years. I don't think he understands what the hell's happening over there. And we done been over there in Afghanistan, we done been in Iraq, all that stuff. And we soon we get into them daggone quagmires and stuff and everything, we cannot win. Them people over there are hardened killers and fighters and everything. So, and most, I didn't know this until I've been reading up about it and stuff over the weekend, that there's over, right there in Iran, there's over 1 million Kurds and stuff there up in them mountains over there. And this is why the CIA and stuff been trying to say that they're going to arm the Kurds. But as soon as they said that and they found out about it and everything, the Kurds said, we ain't messing with these people over there and stuff over in the flat land. They said, fuck y'all. They've been
but
Iran.
majority of the people over there they are not Arabs or Muslims.
Yeah.
They're Persian.
But why? I don't understand why we've been in that daggone place and stuff, Ted, for ever since we've been born. We've been talking about the Middle East all the time. Every daggone president going there, they're always trying to go over there and settle that daggone Middle East. We've been around long enough to even understand what to happen because most of you folks around here have no idea who Yasser Arafat is. So And we've been dealing with this with these folks for a long time. And
Yep.
ain't a president that has ever been president in this country has been able to figure that crap out. So they go over there and they act a daggone fool and try to do regime change and all that stuff, and they have all failed. They have all failed because they don't understand what the hell going on. These people have been fighting for thousands of years. And now that he's going over there, he figured, well, I can bomb them out, and the Kurds is going to rise up and everything and do our dirty work for us. And the Kurds realized and say, we ain't doing that Negro dirty work for him and everything. So now we
I
might
don't
be
know
having,
exactly what the demographics is for Iran, but I'm assuming, and I'm just taking a guess, you probably got about 75 million people, maybe 70 million people out of the 90 that are um, Persians, and they just regular folk. You know, they go to school, they try to get educated, and a lot of them have come, they have escaped Iran and came here. You know, the educated ones and all of that, and a lot of them are very highly educated. I told you I talked to a friend of mine who lived over there and went to high school there, and I'm telling you, there are a lot of educated Persian people. However, they are secular people. They're not religious people. A lot of those people converted over to Muslim, but they're not Arabs. And a lot of those Arabs are Muslims, and they took it over. They took it
well,
over.
well, I think that because really, actually, the Iranian army and stuff and everything been trying to destroy those Kurds who are up in the mountain regions and stuff and everything for a long time. They've been trying to kill them, but they can't do it because they're up in them damn mountains. And it is awfully difficult and everything for them to fight them people over there. They cannot do it. So I guess that's the reason why Trump and his infinite wisdom and shit thought, and the CIA said, well, we can arm these people and stuff, and they'll do our dirty work for us. But they didn't realize and stuff and everything that they have a kinship and everything to their country. And they're not going to go over there and fight their own daggone people for Trump now. For them daggone, what they call them, those Americans, damn them. We ain't going to do your dirty work for you. And they told them to kiss their ass. A million and some people.
Yeah.
We ain't doing it. And they sitting around there rallying around there with their folks, thinking that they were going to have to fight two fronts because they're going to have to fight those Kurds and stuff there in the north, and also fight these people and stuff and who were coming at the front part of them. And Bibi knew about that stuff. He didn't tell Trump about this shit. The only thing he wanted to do in everything was get Trump involved in it. He sucked his butt in big time. I mean, sucked him in big time. And now we entered a daggone quagmire, man, that I may have been wrong, Ted. This shit might last longer than a goddamn 2 weeks. It might last longer than 2 weeks. I had no idea that the Chinese and stuff and everything got their military people and stuff down in underneath them daggone mountains and stuff with them Iranians.
Yep.
They sitting down there with them, watching the war going on.
Yep. That was in the news. They already said that they were sending
Well,
a
they
convoy.
got their military leaders and stuff down there, and I had no idea that Xi Jinping,
You know
he,
why, don't you?
yeah, they want to be able to figure out how to beat the United States.
No, no, no. They need
They,
that oil, bro.
oh no, they trying to figure out the weaknesses and stuff in the United States, I mean, military.
That might be true too. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they
But
trying to
all
find
I'm
out the
saying
weakness.
is that the biggest part of what they're trying to figure out, how can they get that oil out?
No, they don't. They ain't looking for it to get the oil out yet. They got enough
Okay.
oil coming. They got enough oil coming from Russia. They got enough. They done already told Russia they need some more oil, and they've already uh, reduced their reliability on oil and stuff about 20% with their solar panels and all the other stuff going on. And I didn't realize and stuff that they have over 40,000 miles of rails and stuff over there. They done built. And these rail cars and stuff, they don't use oil, they use electricity.
Well, they come through Pakistan.
They built rails, man, all the way over to Iran. They just completed that rail thing all the way into Iran. Something like 4 or 5 thousand miles, something like that. All the way from China to Iran. They got rails. Them daggone Chinese, but they slick as all get out. They slick as grease lightning. They ain't talking loud. They ain't like Trump sitting down there beating their chest up and everything. He just quietly sitting around there and shit, fucking with people.
He got the people, bro, and he got them. He got and that leader got 95% of those people under their thumb.
You know he killed off about 10 of his generals, don't you? Yao Xinping did quietly, got rid of them, killed them. Never nobody said a word about it. He killed them. About 10 of his generals. He thought they had gotten too big. He killed them. Had them killed. Had them slaughtered. Nobody said a word.
Well, you got to stay in control, bro.
Oh yeah, he must take control. You got to make sure he stays in power. He thought they were getting too big, so he killed them. This daggone Chinese buddy is a trip. Oh, anyway, supposedly Donald has quietly is bringing another one of his aircraft carriers over there to the Middle East. It's sitting in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, floating over there. It's going to be about 13 days before it gets there. What are you going to do with them? I have no idea. But there's a whole lot of daggone destroyers and stuff following the aircraft carrier that's headed over there. It quietly left the East Coast this past weekend. So they're going to have 3 aircraft carriers sitting over there in that region.
Well, my wife don't like me to say this, but I'm just saying. You got to get it to the old boy. He got shit going on all over the place.
Everywhere. He's shitting all over the place. Everywhere. But he's going to give up. That name that the people in there in the stock market gave him about 7-8 months ago, Taco, is still there. Trump always caves in. He gonna figure out a way to cave in. Some kind of way he gonna back out of this shit and leave BB over there just for his own shit. That's why BB probably running around there trying to figure out what the hell to do. Because he know Trump getting ready to give up.
But you know, today he got this little meeting with his Republicans.
He needs that money. He needs that $50 billion. Bad. Alone, he's already got that the $1 trillion already to get committed to the military. He needs that other $50 billion. He's trying to get that money out of him because he can't do it himself.
500 billion.
He needs what?
He's going to up that. He's getting ready to up it to 500 billion.
He ain't getting that. They ain't getting that to him. He can forget that. They ain't gonna give him that 500 billion. Ain't no way they're gonna give him that $500 billion to fight a war that they don't even want to fight. Because them Republicans getting chicken shit now. They getting scared because they don't know what the hell going on.
Well, yeah, we are in trying. There's no question about it. We're in trying times because we don't even know how people are really doing. We don't get no news.
You ain't. The news is controlled by the billionaires now. We can't get shit from them people. Ain't no like we been
They
talking
don't
for
do
the
no
last 3 or 4
reports
months.
on the hospitals, the senior citizen places. We don't get no reports on.
They the billionaires bought these news media out, and they are not saying anything at all. They are controlling what we are getting here in the United States. Everything. They are controlling it. If you don't find this stuff out yourself or go out there and do research or listen to our channel, you ain't gonna get it.
Well,
Or some of them other ones.
I heard that somebody made a suggestion that these people that's going through all of this mess, they need to get on the internet themselves, or the Democrats need to put these people on
Right.
the internet.
But they're not doing it. That's what I'm saying. The Democrats think they're not doing shit. That's why their numbers and stuff are not up there. You would have thought that with the Republican numbers being in the tank and toilet, that the Democrats numbers should be going up, but they're not. People don't trust the Democrats either.
Well, the thing is, though, this is the thing, though, Ed. They don't even have to be on there.
I
They can
know.
have some broadcaster or whatever and have somebody like as a news report and start going around and interviewing these people that's going through all of this stuff. This don't make no sense.
It. I
You
hate to say
can't keep
this.
telling the American people when 50% of the people or maybe 60% of the people is doing just fine or, making it. And
They
then you
not.
got another 40% that's hurting.
They got more than 40% hurting. Head. We don't. I'm to the point and stuff now to where billionaires and bought the Democrats out too. They done bought them out. That money has bought them out. They have given up the ghost. We can't depend on them. We can't depend on the Democrats. If you look at them, Ted, they are not strong. I'm looking at Hakeem Jeffries every day. He's on all these news stories and everything now. He's making his rounds and stuff and everything because he knows he's probably going to be the next Speaker of the House. So he's starting to make his rounds and stuff out so people can know who the hell he is. He's getting ready to. They done bought him. APAC done bought him. He is bought and paid for. We can't depend on them. The only thing we can depend upon, Ted, is these independent folks who are out there who are doing they bids and stuff and everything, and they putting the news out to the people. That's the only place we're gonna get our news from. Because, like you said, we wouldn't know that these hospitals and stuff that are in trouble in these red states unless these other independent people out there were saying something. All these other independent folks out there, they open their mouth and they telling what they're going on. That's the only place we're gonna get it from. We can't depend on them. I can't.
Well,
After
here's
what
the
they
thing.
did to Jasmine Crockett, I wouldn't trust them as far as I can throw
Yeah, yeah, and then did you hear the story that there were some people that usually go to their polling place, and when they went there, they told them, no, you can't go here. You got to go to over such and such a place.
them.
This is for
Absolutely,
Republicans only.
absolutely. They did everything they could to discourage her voters. They even told them and stuff that they gave them some bad information. They gave the Crockett campaign some bad information and said, "Well, let them go someplace they can vote for you." And then after they done drove, 30 miles away and shit to another daggone polling place and everything. They told them that they can't vote there. You know, she said that she got a lawsuit against them, but I don't know if that's going to do any good. Too late. The damage is done.
Well, it's a sad thing. This guy's supposed to be so high and mighty and pious that he would even allow. She only lost by 3%, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He would allow himself to be nominated for that position when he know all of this corruption was going on. So therefore, I don't even trust him.
I never trusted him. Jasmine did. She trusted him. She didn't give him any bad news or bad mouth or anything like that. He was a Democrat. She didn't bad mouth him at all, even though they tried to get her to do that. It was the Democrats and stuff, Ted. They predestined that they did not want her to
she
win
cut
that
him up a
race.
little bit now.
Now she is.
Well, no, she cut him up before the vote. She cut him up a little bit. I heard her.
Well,
he said that you're going to take a state representative who knows nothing about the system
right,
and how it works.
right,
And here I am, been in the system,
right.
know how it works, know what to do, what to say, and he don't know what he gonna go in there just bone dry.
Right. And that's a true statement.
It's gonna take him a year before he even know what he's doing.
He's not going to win.
Oh, okay.
He ain't going to win. They're going to set him up and everything to knock him down. He ain't going to win. I don't care who comes out of Republican primary. He's not going to beat them. He's not going to excite anybody to come out and vote. He's already a weak sister already. Yeah, you see him now. He's out there now trying to act like he's doing something. He ain't doing shit. Democratic Party, the leader.
Jasmine Crockett broke all kind of records. You know that, right? Even though there was a number of black people who weren't able to vote or didn't choose not to vote, she got more votes, over 1 million votes.
And she only had two and a half months to put a campaign together. In 2.5 months. Them white folks were scared of that woman.
Have you heard anything what she gonna do after this?
Just think of if she'd have had from now until November to put her stuff together. She'd have won that daggone race. I believe she could have took that race from her. Any one of the Republicans would come up there. Now we sitting around there and stuff. We can wipe Texas off. It's going back Republican. They done got who they wanted to run against a Republican. And you're right. He ain't worth it. She's right. He ain't worth for shit. He doesn't know nothing. He doesn't know one thing. And she also said that he was the first one when they had the gerrymandering stuff going on the first time back in 2020 when she first got elected and they left the state the first time. He was the first one that gave his ass up and went back. Left them high and dry. The first one to go back. I got to go back because they getting tough on us now. So he left all them other folks up there in Chicago and stuff high and dry and walked away. And you want him to be your U.S. Senator? Mm-mm. And now they sitting down there telling us, well, the Democrats is really going big time in Texas. You think them black folks gonna get out there and vote for that boy? Hell no. He gonna get a few of them, but he ain't gonna get nowhere that Jasmine would have gotten. Nowhere. And he needs them. And he ain't gonna get them. You watch the Democratic Party, they ain't did shit with him no more. He's sitting out there. The election been over with almost tomorrow be 2 weeks. Be a week. And they ain't done nothing with him. He ain't out there doing nothing. He ain't out there going to these places and stuff and building his campaign up. We ain't heard nothing from him. He took that money and ran. Ted, how are we gonna do this? I got to say something here. What are we gonna do about these motherfuckers messing with our sisters? And it happened over here with Stacey Abrams. She put on a damn good fight. And that second time she fought that motherfucker, these niggas gave up on her. The only one that won re-election and stuff that came back and got her job even after they screwed her up was Fannie Willis, state's attorney here in Fulton County. She won her seat back again. Put her back in. The rest of them,
Don't forget about Tisha James.
they ain't bothering her.
Oh, they tried to.
Yeah.
They tried to.
Look at what's going on. All of the ones that they screwed up are below the Mason-Dixon line. Tisha James is north of the Mason-Dixon line. They ain't gonna bother her. In New York. All these black women.
Bush talking about coming back.
Who?
Bush over in St. Louis.
Oh, Corey?
Yeah.
She might be better. Hell, she didn't lose her seat by that much now the last time. If AIPAC hadn't thrown that $10 million in there at the last minute and stuff to get that other boy voted in office and everything, she'd have won her seat.
He seemed like a pretty nice brother, though. I mean, I heard him talking. He in one of the committee meetings, and he was pretty tough.
But he's not as strong as she is. He's not. He let AIPAC come in there and everything and take the race from her. You know that girl strong, man. Cory Bush, girlfriend.
But my last word is this here.
Go ahead.
The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell in it. God is still on the throne. He on the throne, and he sees everything. He knows everything. And the wicked will perish.
Well, my last word and stuff is I'm hoping that the next time we have a strong black woman and stuff running for any office and everything, takes more time to put together her campaign. If you're running for an office, especially a state office and stuff in a big state like Texas or governors and stuff like here in Georgia and stuff and everything, you have to have a lot of time to be able to run and put together a coalition and stuff behind you. These women need a coalition behind them. They just can't go out there and try to overpower these folks. You got to have a coalition behind you that's going to be strong and going to stay with you. And I believe that Jasmine had enough time, but she had to put her name in probably 4 or 5 months earlier and stuff and everything. She might have even overrode that bullshit that they happened there in Texas.
I agree.
If she had enough time, I think if she had to have at least 3 or 4 more months and stuff and everything to put together her coalition, her campaign, she could have won that thing and overrode them Democrats who were trying to put her out. I really do. So anytime and you sisters hear me now, if you're going to run, take your time and stuff and build something before you get out there. Build something. You need to build yourself a powerhouse that they can't stop. So that's my final word. Anything else, my brother?
I'm good.
You good? How was your day yesterday? You had a family dinner.
Yeah, it was nice. Very nice.
It's pretty nice. You put something in that thing you said Vietnam. What did it have to do with Vietnam?
I was just being facetious. You didn't get it? You didn't get it?
No, I didn't get it. I thought you was
everybody was comparing.
I thought you was telling me
this ain't Vietnam, this ain't Iraq, this ain't Venezuela.
I thought maybe one of your
You ever
children
heard
had
that? You ever
just
heard
came back
what was
from
that guy's
Vietnam.
name? Good morning, Vietnam.
Oh, okay. All right, people. See y'all got goodbye. Bye bye.